Welcome back, everybody, to the Now Morning Show. It is time for us to go over to Tobago, and we are going to talk about the Buccoo Historical Park and Nature Center. And we are joined via Skype by Lyndon Skeet and Julian Skeet. They are both going to tell us about the plans that they have for that nature center and what is happening on Sunday. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all this morning? And what is Tobago like this morning?
Well, I'd say beautiful as usual.
Well,
Most definitely.
you know, I was there over the weekend and I had such a fantastic time. So I'm looking forward now to hearing about the Buccoo Historical Park and Nature Center. I know both of you are part of the management team. Julian, let me start with you. Tell me what is happening.
All right, so what we have coming up, let me say again, good morning to Tobago and all your viewers. We have coming up on Sunday, takes place from 2 p.m., the actual launching and opening of the Buccoo Historical Park and Nature Center. For us, this may be new very much to most of Tobago, as we in that area, the Skeets family, we have kind of transitioned from the times of enjoying an area and a space as young children over in the estate with our great-grandfather and so on, to really looking at how do we share all these very valuable and historical elements with Tobago, and in fact, beyond just Tobago, an opportunity for a greater portion of persons even visiting the island to benefit from these very outstanding historical artifacts.
Yeah, Lyndon, tell me some of the things that people can see if they go down there on Sunday.
Well, one of the things major we have on site actually windmills, and also we have in terms of the copra trees, we also have the factory actually where the sugar cane was processed and things like that. We also have a well with the cooling system. So it's an area that has a lot of history for Tobago, and in terms of actually letting our people know a first-hand information in terms of slavery, because the area was, of course, sugar plantation, and then the transition came from sugar into copra, actually coconut estate. So on Sunday, definitely, Tobago will be indeed will have that opportunity whereby they can see what actually our forefathers, how they made that kind of living, and the actual construction of the towers, which is very, very, very tremendous in terms of the kind of engineering that went into it. So we are looking forward for individuals coming out and having a great time, and also it will be from an educational standpoint as well.
Right, and I know that there was some sort of restoration taking place in the lead up to this.
Yes, definitely. We have been doing a lot of work in terms of cleaning the towers and the general site, so that it can be well preserved and protected. And generally, it's a work in progress, but we have decided that we have come to a point where we should actually get this thing moving. So there's still a lot to be done.
Right.
As I said before, it's a work in progress, and we just decided that the timing is right for us to bring this thing in a more to let the world, not only Tobago know, but the world at large know exactly what we have to offer.
Yeah, I know that it is a free event to members of the public, but people are asked to walk with items, probably canned food and other items, to be able to give to a charity organization?
Yes, well, one of the things we've recognized, as we mentioned, it is a free event to the Tobago public and to all persons visiting the island. However, in keeping with what we know to be, and in fact, some younger persons will learn about it like me, in terms of the lend hand movement, we have asked persons to walk with 4 canned food items with the intent of making that donation and contribution to persons in need. Because we feel even in a circumstance like this, where we are discovering and showcasing spaces here on the island, we ought to also remember and seek out the opportunity to be able to give back to those who are not as fortunate, and therefore to really make some kind of contribution in that regard. So we're really encouraging persons to come out. Your entry is free. Walk with your canned food items, because for us, and just in case you're wondering, it's a family affair. we are catering to not just the adult, but the family coming out to enjoy the space as we, in terms of enjoying nature and learn about our Tobago Island and all the other elements that would have just been referred to that currently resides and currently exists within the estate.
Now, so the opening is on Sunday at what time?
It takes place from 2 p.m. on Sunday.
It's a free event. Now, if people may not be able to come on down on Sunday, but still want to make a donation of the canned food items, are there sources that we can drop off stuff or to probably have contact information?
Well, certainly. We invite persons to feel free to make contact with 777-3756. And we are also on Facebook, social media, so that can make contact with us, Buccoo Historical Park and Nature Center. So we really want to encourage persons, even if it is after Sunday and you want to make that contribution to the effort, we certainly welcome it because the whole concept and the idea is really here to stay, and we are looking at building and developing. And as would have been mentioned, this is only the start of much more to come.
All right, thank you very much, Lyndon Skeet, Julian Skeet, both members of the management team at the Buccoo Historical Park and Nature Center. Some fantastic work taking place there in Tobago, Carrie.